Rise and shine, everyone. It's Doctah Copeland in your ear once again, ready on this social media mess, ready to take and share some information. Have you ever been like half sleep and half woke, you know what I mean? And it's like something on your mind keep telling you something, you know what I mean? And so I woke up like that this morning, and it was like something I guess supposed to come on here and share with you all. It deals with um, when we in the journey of what we call seeking ourselves. Excuse me for me. Let me drink some more of my green apple juice right quick with some lemon. I mean some ginger in it. Yeah, definitely. Excuse me. Green apple's a little better, but you know what I'm saying. That's what you need. Ah, all right. Let's get back to what I'm saying. Sorry about that. I had to water up my tonsils and everything, you know. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. It's like the spirit moved me to get on here and talk to everyone. Some people may receive it, some people may not. It's all good. I appreciate all those who have been following me, looking at my videos, liking my videos. And if you don't mind sharing my videos, y'all have to understand I'm one of them cats that's shadow banned right now. Okay, it look like I might not be a cat. That's why would I be shadow banned for? Because be honest with you, for the I guess next 100 or so more miles, I'm the only activist to my degree. You know what I'm saying? Been out here for decades in the community, trying to share information, uplift our people in many different ways. Of course, now uh, I told myself by the time I get a certain age, I'm going to go straight non-stop on this being a doctor and helping the people that way, because we are sitting our head dying and getting limbs cut off and all this other stuff are actually unnecessarily. Over 70 to 80% of hospital visits is unnecessary. Okay, I remember when I was growing up, in the 70s, 80s, cats was like, I don't trust them doctors and stuff of that nature. Um, but now, let you sneeze. Oh, take them to the doctor. Go see the doctor. It's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? To where when I was growing up, now we had remedies, family. We had stuff that they give you that make you go, oh, God. You know what I'm saying? It was some nasty stuff, but it did the job. You know what I mean? 3, 4 days, you up and rolling. You know what I mean? But I got on here because my spirit kept calling, and I wanted to share with y'all, a lot of y'all on the journey of, finding myself, seeking myself. Um, we do all this breathing, we may do meditation. Um, we may read all these different articles, maybe seeing psychologists, all types of stuff. At the end of the day, they're saying, I'm seeking myself. Okay? And what I've learned, because I've been, on a healing journey myself for the last 3 years, because I had a little trauma, first actual trauma. I don't had some things happen over the life, getting, almost shot and a couple times, all types of stuff over the years. You know what I mean? But what happened to me 3 years ago was definitely traumatizing, and so I've been healing and pulling myself together and so forth. And a couple things I learned that I want to share with you all. One, um, like I may have said before, we have to protect our electrical magnetic bubble. You know what I'm saying? Who we let it in, um, who we decide to engage with in any level when you in a process of healing. I don't care if it's family members, fam. You know what I'm saying? If you going through what's called a healing state, seeking with the inner self to rise your higher self. Okay, some of y'all may be just now waking up, or just now getting into some things, or just now learning some things, right? Like brother like me been practicing it and dealing with certain things for decades, fam, decades. Okay, I mean I look like it, but yo, that's a beautiful thing of what I'm saying, trying to have holistic health, right? Keep yourself youthful and thinking, as sharp as you possibly can. So like I said, one of the things is I found, like I said, you want to watch. I had to go Sullivan. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get on my personal business, but let's just say it's been a while, and let's just say that that's very important, because when you healing yourself and you have partners, or you decide to get a partner during the healing process. Let's say a lot of people get from one relationship and jump into another one, talking about that's the best way to do it and so forth. Now personally, for y'all women, this is my view. From my understanding, listen to the Queen before we talk about the sacred wound and everything that each person y'all have sex with or engage with on that level, y'all hold that energy within inside your womb, within inside, and so it's certain things that is suggested to do to release them things, that person or people out of your, pretty much your spirit, your bubble, okay, your energetic bubble. Now, for men, it may be a little different. At least for me, it is, as far as how they go. But it's still something to definitely be, how can I say, mindful of, okay? So with that said, we want to watch, who we encounter during the healing process. And another thing, when you're talking about seeking yourself, now, is seeking yourself this thing about just you? Remember now, from my understanding, I'm going to put it like that, you are part of your mother, 33.3%. You're part of your mom, your mother, 33.3%. You're part of your father, who is 33.3%, and your own self, 33.3%, which is going to give you 99.9% of who you are, okay? And so, with that said, I feel, in my journey that I learned, if you're going to seek yourself, and this is what was on my mind to share with everybody right quick, if you're looking to seek yourself and really also rise to a higher consciousness of self, and sometimes you may be going through X, Y, and Z. I noticed personally that if you're the oldest, the middle child, or sometimes the youngest child, you may go through the most. You know what I mean? You may feel like everybody's on you, this, that, and the third. It could be a list of things. And personally, I'm being the oldest, even though from the oldest grandchild, or the only grandson on one on my dad's side, and pretty much the elder over everyone. We may go through a lot, family, and that's because the lessons that we are taught to better ourselves, strengthen ourselves, it's not just about you. We are the next generation of our family tree. And I think a lot of us, when we seeking ourselves and this, that, and the third, and we read all these books and go to psychologists and X, Y, and Z, all them things are good if you have them type of situation. But my thing is, when you're seeking yourself, are you even considering your great-greats, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, or someone in the family? Why is that important? Because you may find out, a person like I did, you may have qualities, you may have skill levels, you may be doing things in your life that once somebody in your family once did. I think I said this before, maybe a carpenter, maybe a hairdresser, maybe some type of chemistry, a herbalist, you know what I mean? Like for me, I found out I'm like the third generation. My great-great-grandfather, my great-grandfather, probably my great-great too, you know what I mean? Somebody had to teach him, right? All right. And my great-grandmother as well. I got a video to show him where, I got an uncle who had his fingers blown off, you know what I mean? Playing with dynamite and carrying on. But I share that story probably on my YouTube, so y'all check that out. YouTube, I was talking to my aunt. My aunt gave me the story of how she seen, my uncle, got his fingers blown off, and what my grandmother did to, because back then they ain't running you to no hospital, fam. You know what I mean? Hospital was miles and miles away, you know what I'm saying? And the house, and check this out, the ambulance back in the day used to be a hearse. Yeah, at the morgue. Your ambulance was a hearse family back in the day. Okay, that's how you rode to the hospital. Yeah, think about that one for a minute. But yeah, as I was saying, I come to find out that once I had graduated, my first certification, I had to get certified because people don't listen to you unless you, what school you went to and all that. I don't care how many years you've been doing the film. Even then, they want you to dress a certain way and look and talk a certain way before they're able to even do business with you. And I may know more than your actual, person of medical care. You know what I mean? Doctor Copeland in your ear, you follow? And so, and like I said, it's best to get the best information out of me is get me to come in and do a presentation, you know what I'm saying? That way I can just let loose, you know what I mean? On this social media mess, I'm limited, family, in what I can say. And that's why y'all may see me pause and thinking all that. Because I got to strategize what I'm saying, family. I got to think fast. But anyway, let's get back to the subject at hand. The subject at hand is very simple. If you're sick in yourself, do not forget your great-greats and do some research. Do you even know who your great-grandparents or at least 3-4 times prior or somebody, your great-greats? Or do you even worry about it or think about that? Believe it or not, you might be even named after one of them. You see what I'm saying? I got my sister. She named after her great-grandma and her great-great. And she don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? And she running around talking about her name is something else right now. I don't even want to get into all that. But I'm like, what? You should be proud of who you are. Never change your name to that and this when you have, lineages behind you. You know what I'm saying? So you are the next one to carry not only the name, but possibly some of the skill levels that you possess. Okay, because not everything came from Google, baby, or from these schools that we go to, fam. Some things are called traditions. Some things are things that we are taught from the family structure, okay? Some of us don't have family. Don't get it twisted, you know what I mean? Don't even know who our parents or anybody is. I get that, you know what I'm saying? But it may be a journey you may want to see. You might find out they went through the same thing. Or somebody in the family, or maybe even the parents that left you behind, they might have went through something. You've been raped, or something like somebody else may have went through the same thing. And because we don't really, especially in our communities, don't really talk to each other like that, we're quick to post some negative stuff. But I'm talking about some things that's uplifting and sharing information, especially within the family. A lot of times the family members are shh, hush, hush. I get it. But yeah, that's all I want to jump on here for right now. I can, rattle on for another 30 or 40 minutes, but this social media mess won't allow me to do that at this point as far as unless I go live, you know what I mean? And I'm not going live right now. I'm just sitting here recording and thinking and meditating, drinking my green apple juice right now. Beautiful. And I hope everyone is living their best life, which is your blessed life. And don't forget, take and share my material. If you like my material, give it a thumbs up, whatever you have to do. And much love. Hope y'all stay focused out here. Y'all coming out to that. I'm going to be busting out with some new technology. Actually, I'm the only one in Virginia, North Carolina, a couple of different states that even have this technology. And I would love for y'all to come in and try it out. I'm gonna be doing some demonstrations and showing y'all some do a little commercial of it this week. So in the meantime, in between time, one love, signing out. Doctah Copeland in your ear. Make sure you follow if you haven't started following me, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Doctah Copeland, the Health Consultant. Until next time, stay up and stay focused.